So, in theory...
Stick it in that thing, it should record everything fine.
Yeah.
Think of your secretary. I need to hold the base.
Yeah, you hold the bottom bit. I'll hold the top bit. And we'll stick it in.
Hey!
Oh, there we go.
Na 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 na.
Fucking spider.
Try and reconnect player? Reload player?
Won't do it in a sec. I won't do it now. I'm just going to wait.
Can anyone hear us?
Can you see us?
Papa, can you hear me?
Do you want to build a snowman? No. I think Em's just replied to me in the Discord as if I wasn't there. Ah, right.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we got a response. Hello.
Hello. Okay.
How is the image? How's the audio?
That's better. I think. Works.
So far, so good.
Yes. So
Works.
the app stopped working, basically. So when you can't just restart it on the app. You have to actually reload the whole thing. Had to reload the player. Yeah. So I think that's about it. So that's fine. It's working. You can see us. I can see you. Ish. But yeah, we're here. That's good. I don't know where I took my glasses off. I can take my glasses off and I can't read the chat.
Yeah. To reload the player. It sounds like it's not a unique thing on our end.
No. But yeah, no, it's been a good day. Really chilled.
Yeah.
The only downside was Pompey Drew, bunch of bastards. How dare they?
Spoilers.
But yeah, so met a lot of people.
Yeah.
Made some plans. Going to go over to the Grapevine in Highguard. You can see us. Best put my clothes back on then. Don't. No.
I like the idea.
Well, that seems to be. I mean, the signal is very low, but
It's working as long as we don't touch anything.
yeah. But I mean, when I'm in Copenhagen, apparently the warehouse has got fantastic internet coverage, so
Should be fine.
I should be all right for that. And then when that's all done, I'll come back with lots of free stuff.
Okay.
Oh no! I know I've
You
got.
will come back with lots of free stuff.
And then I can give some away to people.
Does sound like it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that was nice today was having people come up and say that they've watched my stuff. And that was...
Yeah, people can say, oh, you're that Steve.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're him. Ah.
Measure of infamy and...
Yeah, the register told us to avoid you.
You worry about me on these streams.
Yeah, I know. So... But at least I can give stuff away to people, and everyone can just really get some stuff, get some free stuff. So, I mean, Bolam's asked me to steal him a halberd. I think it was a halberd.
That might be a bit of a push.
I don't think I can fit it in my suitcase.
Walk through the airport with it.
Oh, I can see if Digby can fit it in his prison pocket.
I wonder why he was walking funny.
Yeah, massive echo. So.
Don't know how to deal with that.
No, 10 people watching, but I think it's all better now, isn't it? So everything seems to be working all right. I think it's just a signal
It's a bit funky.
issue. Yeah, well, that's fine. But yeah, so lots of chats with people. But got to have a nice long chat with Highguard, which is a first.
I had some nice chats with Tourism, which again is also a first.
It was yeah, it was nice. And then. People.
No, right? A bunch of bastards.
Is that a public footpath? Ah, right, okay. Oh well.
People don't go down very often now.
No. Bolam. Subscribe with right. 15 months. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Not Elmer Fudd.
No, I can't pass as Elmer Fudd. I haven't got the hat.
It does amuse me, a lot of Warner Brothers is so based on caricatures of people from the era that it was originally released that no one has any idea of the references these days.
No.
Like the whole Bugs Bunny carrots thing is based on a caricature of Clark Gable. It's nothing to do with
Really?
bunnies liking carrots. It's a complete misnomer that is established by Warner Brothers. Which is just a hilarious pop trivia for you now.
There you go. 44 subscribers. Audio sounds crisp and clear. I might try streaming on my phone, tablet at some point myself. Yeah, go for it.
We had obviously a bit of issue trying to set it up, but it seems to be working okay now.
This is Twitch's own app. So this is the Twitch app itself, which is fine. But if anything goes wrong, you have to literally leave it and then come back into it. So that does suck. But if your signal's better, it should be fine. I'm just moving around a bit because I've now got the jets blowing right into my gooch.
Uncomfortable.
Surprisingly not. Give that area a clean.
Sorry, Steve's gone cross-eyed.
Oh dear, I've gone cross-eyed. So, yeah, no, it's really good. Funny, we were talking about Concord LARP today.
You were?
Yeah, well, I was.
Oh yeah, probably on the other table.
Yeah, I was chatting about that. You're at the Empire site. No, if Empire had this,
I'd never leave it.
We'd never leave.
People would come to us.
Yeah.
I'd love to have this at Empire, but it wouldn't last 20 LARPers.
No, we are currently at Kit's parents' place. So, and we are really chilled.
Yeah, good.
This is lovely. It's so good.
We have, as I mentioned this earlier, we talked about the idea of trying to get a hot tub to LARP. But one, the logistics of doing so are very challenging. It takes like 3 days to heat up from cold. And again, it wouldn't survive 20 LARPers, so it's not really much point.
No.
If you have it for yourself, I've always dreamed of buying a fire engine and putting a hot tub on the roof.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
No, I've quite enjoyed. I mean, there was the paddling pool.
We've had a few paddling pools in hot events that worked out really well.
Yeah, they've been nice. And so I haven't done. I mean, I've stood in one, and that was just to cool my boots down, really, and my feet. And I mean, the water was green, so I didn't really
You
want
want
to
to get in it properly.
in it properly. But I happily stood in it. That was lovely. So, I mean, in being over in Australia and stuff like that, because Em, she's from South Australia, isn't she? That's what she. See, I paid attention.
I don't.
No. She said that because I've asked actually, is there an event in November? No, December, or is it too hot? Because I think she's in Australia in December for Christmas and New Year, or for the month. I'm not too sure. I didn't pay attention to that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But she's asked if there was an event going on over that time because she'd love to go.
I mean, from our point of view, we talked about this earlier, they got the Reaper's Ball in February, and that's the only one which I know which roughly has a hard date. Everything else is, there will be events.
Someone runs a bathhouse set up
That'll
at
be,
Concord.
in where?
At Concord. The one. This is Australia, so
Okay,
the one lazy guy. I've had him on stream before, and we were chatting about Concord LARP. So yeah, he's really good. He does a very similar thing to what I do, but for them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like
he's really cool.
there's some high guard players who run an event. I want to say up Leeds way, but it might be a bit further south.
No.
Which has one part of the event is in an old church, which is beautiful, and the second half of the event is literally in a baths. And where they rent out a portion of the bars, and a bunch of them have made in-character swimwear for this particular event. It's very. I keep meaning to go up to it. I never got around to it.
No, it's someone runs a shower bathhouse setup at Concord. Never tried it myself because I don't think it runs every game.
Hard work for a LARP though.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun though. I mean, they were going to go with
The logistics for it.
with our horrible Urazeni group, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I also think the less we see about that group, the better we're probably going to be.
Yeah. Holy shit, I thought you were joking yesterday, Steve. No, never joke. Not about this. This is a hot tub. And this is absolutely beautiful.
It is great. I've got a jet going places I don't want to talk about, so it's great.
I had one going up my arse. See, I'm happy to talk about it.
The thing is, that's what he's willing to talk about. Imagine where mine is.
Right, and urethra.
Yeah. Actually forming a cycling chain.
Ooh, interesting. But no, definitely not joking about this. So, because I knew I was coming up here today, and me and Kit had talked about this. Oh, that's a lovely cold breeze, though.
Yes, it's a good juxtaposition.
Yeah.
See, what's really nice is being in the hot tub when it's tipping it down with rain. It's fucking gorgeous.
Because we've done that, but we've been out in this when it's been raining.
When my parents were out in America, we did hot tub in the snowstorm. That was brilliant.
Oh, Cara, she's well out of it.
Yeah, she's gone.
She's really out of it.
She loves it here, though.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it at Swiss and German medieval fairs. Even more reason now to go to Drachenfest for espionage. Yes, I really want to do I want to do Drachenfest next year.
And you say Conquest of Mythology and Drachenfest are the two big European ones I want to have a go at.
Yeah, because there's a LARPer I follow from, I think he's from Taiwan, and he went to Drachenfest because he went along and met up with the Epic Armory lot. When I say met up with them, he went and just said hi. So
that's me, yeah. Sort of.
Yeah. I would have told him to buy something, then I'd talk to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's done a lot of stuff, and he's put some photos up. Because the thing is that for Conquest and for Drachenfest, is that they allow you to film it.
Yeah.
So it's really.
Well, it's like a week long, isn't it? So.
Yeah, it's really odd. So I don't know about that one.
It'd be good to do a gig with it.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to.
Talking about LARPs that make you feel like you wear a bin bag, some of the photos and scenes of those events with people just look spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, if people are planning on going, then we need to really sort our shit out, because that kit has to be perfect. A mate of mine did Drachenfest last year, I think, had a great time. Oh yeah, everyone I know has had a wonderful time. There's a LARP content creator from Ireland, who's...
Irish LARP.
Yeah, there's loads.
I'd never really considered.
Yeah. I've had a chat with a couple of people. They run a tabletop podcast, and they do LARPs out there as well, so it'd be good to have a little chat with them. I'm a bit against film at LARP purely because of Empire's rules on it, which work quite well. Oh, I'm 100% agreeing with you. I don't think we should be filming at LARPs, because there are people who do it who don't want to be filmed, and they seem to just allow it.
Yeah, I think the challenge has always been for Empire. It's the idea of filming, not necessarily a problem, but only filming people that consent to it is the difficult thing to get down in a fest LARP.
Yeah.
It's all right if it's in a controlled environment, but 3,500 people in a field is just not that easy to control.
No, really, really not. So it was like the because it's like, well, with LARP, and LARP it's an interesting thing. So LARP's the TV series worked really well because they planned it all, and it was like filming a TV series. So everything was choreographed. So the combat looked interesting, but there were weapons and stuff like that that you shouldn't stab with, and they were. But it was just a thing because it was all choreographed, so they could get away with it. You can't film actual LARP combat because it looks shit. It's
very flurried and chaotic.
Yeah, it looks really crap.
Like I said, I saw I've seen some drone footage of LARP stuff, and from a distance, it looks fine. It looks like a battle.
Yeah.
But again, you get too close and it just...
Yep. Pretty much. I think having that sort of stuff is quite an interesting one. Maybe a filming area and a non-film area.
Yeah, and it's also, I mean, I've seen a lot of LARP GoPro footage, for example, as well, which is not great showcasing. No,
I think it all just looks bad. I don't think we should do it. If you want to do that sort of stuff, I mean, it's like, at least the documentary lot, yes, they caused IC trouble, but with that, they also were very respectful of it all, and I need to get in touch with them actually because 2 of the guys are coming back.
Okay.
So 2 of the documentary film crew are actually coming back to play the game.
That's fine.
So one of them's bringing his other half, and that's going to be really
I think
cool.
the problem is we've had a very hit and miss record with like film crews at Empire specifically, and the fact remains is even in the best possible light, it's very easy to misinterpret something like that.
Yeah, really is. Really, really is. So I don't think filming LARP works because you need context.
But the thing is, it's controlled environments and interviews, fine, but they can again be done in controlled environments.
What did they do? I see. Didn't really want to interact. Oh, I want to move a bit. Ooh.
Making waves.
Yeah, that's water everywhere. They're being, if they come back, the person I know that definitely for definite one of them that's coming back, he's playing the same character because he's going to get executed next event.
Hilarious.
So they mugged someone, and then
It's a pretty good way to get executed.
then they tried to extort money out of them, and it
Technically,
was
that's not illegal. Sort of.
yeah, but it wasn't done in the best way. So, and then like people got involved, and of course because it was like it happened near a group that I'm very fond of, and it was like their friends, so they just came running to me and were just like, who can
Dealing with this problem.
who's going to deal with these dickheads who are threatening
Who are you
us?
gonna call?
So
I'm not saying Steve's the LARP shaft, but
I have a no.
no, naughty, no business.
Yeah, no biscuit for me. But yeah, it was just. I think they wanted to just get this little bit of fun, and they seemed to be led by some other players, and it just didn't go that well. I can't. Hello, Dolly.
Hello, darling.
How are you doing, sweetie pie? I hope you're okay, mate.
Look at where we are. Don't you wish you were with us?
He does.
Yeah, absolutely. I can already tell.
Of course he does. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. But yeah, so they got into a little bit of trouble like that. They were meant to go to trial on the Sunday, but because they were so busy, spiraled out of control is what I'm hearing. 100%, massively. It just didn't go well. They wanted to experience a part of a game. Other new players talked them into something, and it didn't work out. But they've got, at least as I know, you get a lot of players who will just say, oh, I'm in all this trouble. Oh, I've only played this character once. I'm not gonna come back, or I'm not gonna play this character.
Always
again.
good to see a resolution with a character, no matter what you do.
Yes, so they have at least said they're gonna come back and
Face the music.
get executed, and then that'll be them done. So
Hey, if they make a good argument for a clemency plea, they might even just get a hefty fine that they won't be able to pay.
and be executed for it.
It's all good roleplay.
So I think they'll enjoy that. Spirelli out of control, not again. Oh, that was one of the things they were talking about. The Urizeni really was upset about Spiral.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
It was a whole thing.
Mm.
That was quite funny. And then he was relatively mild about it. I think that, yeah.
Well, could you imagine if the Navarre sold Liathavan to someone?
I mean, that has legitimately been on the cards recently, and we've all gone, nah.
Well, that'd be interesting.
It's a silly
wouldn't it?
place, and we don't want to burden anyone else with it.
Rightly fucking so.
The problem with all Valorn territories, right, is
I think
that
it's
no
more
one
about-
else wants.
Oh no, don't. If I could afford it, if I had 500 thrones and they said it would cost you 500 thrones, it'd be like, ooh, I have the territory of Cal. That'd be
I
it.
don't think you're allowed to rename it.
I would try.
You should give it a go.
Yeah.
You need an emperor for that. You need a throne.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not you.
No, but I'd declare myself independent, and then I'd name myself ambassador.
Cool,
to
so
the
then it
Empire.
goes back to Navarre.
Well, no, because it's mine.
No,
So
no,
we
not for long it won't
secede.
be.
We
You and what
secede.
army?
Yeah, because anyone in the Empire could fucking take me.
I don't need any one person to take you. I need a few thousand.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, I'll take that. Give them to Highguard as a thank you present.
Thank you.
Yeah. All the Valorn. Here you go, Higer. But then again, it was like, I was having a chat with the Marcher that turned up. Because the Marchers are trying to do stuff with the Valorn now, aren't they? Oh, no.
Okay, that feels like something we should
Yeah,
not be discussing.
not talking about that.
Shut
That's
up.
very much fine out in play.
Nothing?
Yeah, I said nothing. We'll ignore it. You said it, not me. Shut up, chat. But yeah, that was... Yeah, no biscuit for Steve. Not this day.
Not today.
Not today. But I think the whole, like, different nations, like, getting other territories is a really interesting one, though. It creates some fascinating bits of conversation.
In my opinion, we shouldn't be in this situation. We should be just taking new territories. But...
Yeah. Well, didn't someone say... They're apparently... See, if Bolam's still watching, he'll know. Apparently 4 generals have put in orders to go into a foreign territory.
Yep.
This event.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. And that will be a matter of... That's a matter of public record.
Shutting up, me lord.
That's a matter of public record.
Is it?
If it not now, then it will be very shortly when the Winds of War come out. So I'm not worried particularly about that.
It's up on the wiki, is it? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's interesting then.
Yeah,
Because
which is exactly what we should have been. We should have stopped fighting in Imperial territory and start fighting in other people's territories.
force them to retreat and go back to their own homes.
Yeah. Back the way they came from, so taking our war fronts. She says in the sincerest art of satire.
Yeah. Not saying nothing. 2 invasions. There's 2 invasions. Oh yeah, the Salt Flats was the one I knew.
Yeah, and there's one on the other side.
And Druge and Yo, because we're pushing east, aren't we now?
Yeah, we're pushing east and west.
And west. We're fucking mugs, aren't we? Really? We're gonna get the
There are
shit
there are some
us,
tactical
Scala.
advantages.
Right. They went to the Druge. It's right. Tromsø. I love Tromsø. I know he said Tromsø. No, Tromsø, it's Norway.
Where's Tromsø?
Norway.
One of them's Norway, at least.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. I look forward to seeing what they do, and they come out with it, and what the fallout's going to be. Because
there are so many factors involved in army movements that it's honestly not even worth that much speculation at this point.
I don't think I've got any mods on, so I'm going to have to do this myself. Bear with me.
What are you doing? Is someone being naughty?
No. I just need to... It learns a new word. I can't wait for our wins of the world. We're going to get fucked so hard.
Hilarious.
We redeemed a posture check. How can we do a posture check? I don't know how I get... I'm too chilled. That's
a posture check.
That's a posture check right there. Holy shit. 75,000 strength invasion for against the Jotun.
Yeah.
Which armies have gone in there?
I think we have. I can't remember exactly what the situation is, but there was a whole big push, because the idea is... I'm not sure where the rules fall on this, about people's motivations behind doing certain things.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily want to talk about it on the screen, if you get what I mean?
Well, I think we can talk about it to an extent. If it's in the winds, it's out there.
Alright. With that preface in mind, as for what I said, the whole thing is to punch into Jotunheim to force them in a situation where they have to try and consolidate their own territory and pull out of other places.
It's an interesting tactic.
We'll see how it plays out.
Let's see how it plays out, Cotton. Green Shield went, Summer Storm, Blood Cloaks. Oh.
And also, the more we can draw armies
Green
north,
Shields.
the happier we are in other areas.
Strong Reeds, the Tusks, and the Bounders.
Oh no, we didn't go then.
Plus Fire of the South.
We must be holding back for the
That's
idea of
interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
This is an invasion done properly.
Hopefully.
Not like what happened before, because we don't talk about that. With
Yeah, I know what you're about.
that was dumb. Supported by 25 independents.
2,500 is not a bad number to throw in, assuming they're all level 1.
Yeah. So because this was, people weren't coming around. 2,500.
Yeah.
25. Yeah, not 25,000.
2,500 extra. Well, that's the military units, right?
Yeah.
25 military units.
Yeah. So it's...
We must be consolidating then. We must be resupplying.
Yeah, we've put through an interesting arcane projection as well.
Oh Anything you want to share or you don't want to share?
I don't mind, because the worst that happens is it doesn't go through and no one knows about it, or we talk about it,
And it happens.
or it goes through, and in which case we've got access to a wonderful arcane projection that can help all the armies.
In theory.
It's most of them have KOG on them too, on there too.
KOG.
Knife of
Morph.
Girth.
Knife of Girth.
The Knife
I like
of
it.
Girth.
Call it Knife of Girth.
No, it says
Knights of Glory.
25,000 plus 10,000 heralds plus some autumn and night heralds.
Yeah, Knights of Glory.
Knights of Glory. No, Knights of Girth.
I do like Knives of Girth though.
Yeah, we go for Knights of Girth now because it adds a more nice innuendo to it all.
Saucy.
25,000 plus 10,000 heralds plus some autumn and night heralds. See, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If that can happen,
It's a nice strong push, and hopefully it'll have the desired reaction we think it will.
Yeah, plus
that'll be
winter.
a lot of prognostication and scrying next season will dictate that.
plus winter on the free bomb. Good, yeah, so the arcane projection. So for an army to resupply, they have to stop for a season. And there's a ritual you can put on them, which means that it doubles the resupply.
Yeah, it's I can't remember what it's called, but it's great.
The arcane projection that we've put in, that plus winter on the freeborn, irony. Yeah. So the arcane projection that got put through was to see if we can resupply an army while it's on the move,
Very awesome.
but they get half the resupply that they would if they'd stopped. So it means that you could, if we did it
Steve.
I'm not apologising. Got to go. See you later, guys. No worries, man. We'll see you soon. You look after yourself. You had a good evening. So the arcane projection was to do that. So if the army knows that it's not going to engage the next time round, and they can say, okay, well, we don't need a full resupply. We can just go. They can do this, or they can cast it on every single army that's moving.
Move, as long as it doesn't engage in combat for that season.
Yeah, and that's it. So that could work really well, I think.
Although what I'd say is, as a tip on writing arcane projections is never put restrictions on your arcane projections. Let PD do that.
Yeah.
Just say, I want something that resupplies while it moves, and PD will decide what the other side of it is. I mean, if you put artificial restrictions, you might be restricting yourself more than you need to.
There you go. Yeah, so that could work quite nicely, I think. Oh, you haven't seen this yet, have you?
No. What's this?
Look, at the top there. I've now got 1,023 followers.
Nice!
I've actually broken the 1,000 barrier. You haven't
Very
seen
cool.
that?
That's very cool.
8 current viewers. Hello, all 8 of you.
No, it's more. It'll be more than that.
I'd say 8 current viewers according to that. I'm reading off a screen now.
Yeah, look at that one though.
8 viewers.
No. Oh, it's just gone down to 8.
Yeah, see? Yeah, fuck you. Love it.
But yeah, so I think that's quite. I think that'd be quite an interesting arcane projection. That one, just to see how that goes. I think it could be a lot of fun, just to see what happens with it, and then.
How are we doing on battery?
About half.
Yeah, it's not awful.
So yeah, it's fine. So yeah, I think the whole thing could be quite interesting. But invading another territory, I look forward to that battle or skirmish.
Doing it on 2 different fronts at the same time is ambitious and therefore inherently virtuous, or some combination of that.
Yeah.
But is going to present a series of challenges. I think the realistic result is you're going to have to end up consolidating on one of them rather than both of them, but we'll see how that plays.
Well,
I don't know what my feelings are about that.
I suppose unless it's right, we're fighting the Jotun on Saturday and the Druge on Sunday.
I'd be surprised if we don't get double Jotun and double Druge options. Maybe triple Jotun, triple Druge, just because of the way the season's going.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting end to the year. So it will mean basically we're praying that both battles are an See, if the Empire players were sensible, they would turn up into the battle on Saturday and Sunday as monsters and go, "Oh no, I've dropped my weapons and I've got to walk away."
Dirty fool, old man.
Yes, I know. Don't do that. That's a dick move.
Nah. Everyone needs a challenge in their role playing.
Yeah, massively. So I think it'd be really interesting just to see them do that, because it means there is so much more pressure on the armies to succeed in both.
It's about the opportunities that they provide.
Yes, I know, Chris, I was joking.
Was he though?
Was I? Maybe. But yeah, I think it would be really good because it puts so much more pressure on it.
That's too bad.
Yeah, very bad. Very, very bad. Naughty, evil.
Naughty.
No biscuits for you.
Mama
Naughty,
spank. Mama spank.
naughty, evil, bad Zoot.
Oh, I haven't seen that for such a long time.
No, definitely not. Is Steve in Speedos? Hello, Joe.
For a small donation, you can find out.
Let me. Oh, there you go.
Oh, have a bit of leg.
See.
That's actually not his leg.
Right, that's my ball back. But yeah, it's. I think that would work really well. Woo-hoo. My pocket's poking out.
Yep. You've got a bulge.
I have a bulge. That is my pocket.
That's promise you it's a pocket.
That's a pocket.
Stop masturbating.
No, it's popping out again.
You always see the problem with these things popping out, Steve.
Swoon. Yeah, I get in trouble with it a lot. That's why I'm on a list. But
This
yeah,
is the kind of conversation you can expect from a hot tub stream that's not involving a very pretty young lady not wearing many clothes. But again, for a small fee.
there's a hot tub streamer on Twitch, and you never see her.
Hilarious.
She's got
That's quite a niche that she's filling now.
she's got a tablet set up with a countdown timer on it,
Yeah.
and she presses it and then stops it just to hit a certain goal, and she gets like 12,000 people watching her,
That's hilarious.
and it's just like, what the hell is this? And everyone comments on it going, it's a grift. Do not give this woman money.
Yeah.
So
It's very clever, Griff, don't get me wrong.
a list, but not yet a register. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's oh, this is too comfortable.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Well, this isn't comfortable, the position I'm in at the moment, but it's fine. I've got nothing.
Floaty.
Yeah, it's really chill. We need more of this.
I see, it's not even that dark yet. So.
No. Yeah, I think that was the concern. But the lights behind us are doing alright. And the lights there are doing okay.
Dogs are chilling.
Yeah, something just flashed up on Discord, but I'm not involved in that.
Not your bag.
No, it's not my bag, baby. But, so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be interesting to see how everyone reacts to the fights as well.
Yeah.
Because I know
The fights
that...
have definitely shifted a lot in how they've worked in the last couple of years.
Well, I know for me, if I was monstering, it would push me even harder. Because I know that the PD will set it up so that this is a really hard fight.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get your 2 base plus armor, and you'll get weapon-specific calls.
Yeah, your class benefit, because again, for those of you not monstered, when you go monster, you get assigned a class of Jotun or Druge, which tells you some of the other skills you have.
Yeah, so I think that could be a lot of fun. And that, so I mean, especially if we get to fight against Dawn, take them into the woods and
Murder them again.
and kill them.
In fairness, I should stand. I was reffing for that battle, and I wasn't any time in the woods, so it's not my responsibility at all.
No, I should have been fighting in that one, but I didn't fight at all. Sensibly, I didn't fight at all. So.
It should be pointed out that he could have, and he chose not to. It's a big step this time.
Well, no, on the Sunday I was just very ill.
Yeah, and you chose not to fight because that is the smart choice.
Yeah.
It would have been fun for you.
No, I hate it. I like being sensible. But yeah, I think that's a really cool. I think PD have done such a good job. So I was chatting to one of the Grapevine lot about the virtues today. He's a priest, and it was like, I can do this virtues argument. And it's just like, yeah, but you counter it with this virtues argument, and then it's just like, this is why the virtues are the way they are.
Yeah. I love the way they're written because literally you can make any virtue fit any argument you realistically want to do with a bit of thought, and you can counter any argument with any of the virtues with a bit of thought.
Yeah.
And I think it's very clever because it forces that kind of theological discourse.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going over there to chat about the creator next event.
You know, creator.
Yes, I know. I know.
This is how
But
people get smoked.
yeah, see, that's it. I want to know because I know the person who died from it. They were given a letter. They're given a scroll, and it was literally said on it, "Do not show this to anyone."
And he showed it to someone.
No, he didn't at all. He took it, read it, got rid of it.
How do you know he didn't show? It said you don't show this to anyone unless you saw it, or someone told you you'd seen it.
No,
I
because
suppose it doesn't say that he can't talk about it.
it says it on the outside. Like essentially, strip club rules for your eyes only. And so he obviously took it off, read it, knew what was going on, gave it back, and then played out the event,
And exploded.
and then the character was dead. That was it.
Too much knowledge.
Yeah. So I'd be really interested. I want to know what was in that letter. It's probably just going to say you're fucked, sunshine.
Yeah, this is what happens to you. You learn nothing interesting. At the end of the event, you die.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. So I'm going for 40 minutes, and
Alright. Batteries
yeah.
coaxing through.
I don't know what the phone's like. Phone's probably fine.
Yeah, phone should be fine.
Yeah, but no, I'm going to end it because I want to sit back. So yeah, this has been good fun. This has helped me learn how to use my.
More importantly, how to change a landscape.
Yeah, I think it was actually a Steve error on that one. So moving. Hello, everybody.
Is everybody sitting comfortably? Because we are.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's streaming because I could raid them and then you can just say, yeah, Steve's been in a hot tub chatting LARP shit to people.
Up your game.
Yeah. Oh my god, Digby's streaming.
Oh, do it!
Digby is streaming, everyone. It's real.
Digby.
He's playing Dark Tide. So,
Give him a views.
yeah, so we're going to go raid Digby and just everybody please tell him that I've been streaming from a hot tub.
And it was glorious.
Absolutely.
Dornish will wish they were as glorious as we are.
Absolutely glorious. So thank you everybody for watching. Including all the errors. I love you all. We're going to sit down and have a few beers now.
Yeah.
And we're going to chill. So take care everyone. Enjoy the Women's World Cup tomorrow.
Do it.
I'll be watching. Much love to you all. See you soon.